What's the chows? Lantern Joe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Fakémon Showcase. Now, if you haven't seen this series in a while, it's because it's a Once in the Blue Moon series, and that's just the way I like to keep it because, you know, Lacy takes breaks on drawing her Pokemon, and that's perfectly fine by me. And these are a great way to show off her art to the world. So that's why I do these episodes. So that's what we are doing here. So, if you've never seen this series before, hello, I am Joe, aka Lantern Joe. This is a series where I show off Fakémon designed by Lacy. They are 100% Fakémon. They are drawings that she has made. She is a great drawer and she deserves respect for the drawings that she makes. They're really good. Thing is though, I know we're in leak and spoiler season and I know that Pokemon is in a bad place right now, but I'm trying to spread that Poke positivity all around the Pokemon community. That's why I do things like the Fakémon Showcase. That's why I did things like the Poketuber Spotlight as well. The Poketuber Spotlight as well. I'm trying to spread that Poke positivity, but it's incredibly hard to keep up with this Poke positivity because it just gets the Poke hatred is all over the place on things like Twitter and stuff like that. So hurts trying to be this positive. It really hurts. Anyway, let's take a look at these photos, and of course links to Lacy's Twitter and stuff are down in the description below. She also has a YouTube channel and she has an Instagram as well. I will leave a link to that in the description down below, so there you go. You can follow her on all of the platforms and see the art before I see the art, because the fact is, you know, it's likely that you'll see it before me, most of the time. Anyway, so we're going to start with Hummingbird. It's a hummingbird Pokemon. It's a grass flying type. I don't have seen that many hummingbirds in Pokemon before, because the hummingbird is a really cool it's a really cool bird. I actually really like the hummingbird. You know, its tweet is really cool. It sounds like it's singing most of the time, and this is the perfect representation of it, I should say. We can see it's got one, I would probably say, like leaves for wings, which would indicate why it's a grass flying type. It also has a little tail here, a little perch. Yeah, it just looks like a little cute hummingbird. I would probably say this thing would evolve, definitely would evolve into something much more powerful. And a grass flying type is really an idea that not many Pokemon games have actually followed on with. So I really like the idea of this. The little design of it, I could definitely see it using things like leafage and peck and stuff like that. It definitely seems like it's going to be a first form or a baby Pokemon, but maybe grows up and evolves, or possibly maybe just stays as it is, and you know, it's just one of those forgotten about Pokemon. But I don't think so. I think this could be a definite interesting Pokemon. It could even be a starter one, maybe. Then we got Inshore, which is an ice type. Entry, an ice type. It looks like Zora, really. It does actually look like Zora. It's a lot, sort of resembles the same fox Pokemon that Zora was based off, which I think is like a Fennec Fox or something like that. But this one, of course, is white. It's an ice type. It's also got some purple in it. Maybe it becomes Ice Ghost in its future. It's a very small Pokemon, but it's possibly capable of evolution. I do like it though. It seems like it would learn things like Icy Wind and Ice Shard and stuff like that. You know, small ice type moves. They're not that powerful, but like as it grows up, it'll learn things like Ice Beam. This is not something you'd see Ice Beam on, but could unless you're playing Little Cup, then you might see Ice Beam on this thing. Then we have Groomy, which is a normal type, and it looks a bit like, you know, Sintra and Furret. It's got a big tail. Well, it's also kind of rabbity, and it's got little bunny. It's got little bunny ears too. So I kind of like it. It looks kind of cute. I could definitely see it becoming maybe like a ground type as it leveled up and evolved. But also, it just looks very cute as it is. You know, you fall in love with this Pokemon because it just looks like it. Again, maybe it's a Pikachu clone. It kind of looks that way too. So it just looks like a Pokemon you could fall in love with, and that's really cool. I like the idea of that. So this is Groomy, and it is a normal type. It just it looks like you want to pet it or something like that. So very cute. I like it. Then we have the fire poison type of Noik. Yeah, Noik. Fire poison type. We can see it's a bird, sort of based on a bird. I'd probably say like a chicken or something like that. But definitely small, so definitely evolves into something a lot more powerful along the way. We can see it has feathers. Again, it resembles to me like a chicken or a cockerel. That's what it resembles to me. It's a small chicken or cockerel. You know, it's young. It's going to evolve into a bigger chicken or cockerel. Speaking of it, how many cockerel Pokemon are there? Probably not. Actually, I don't even think there are that many cockerel Pokemon. Blaziken is based on a chicken. I know that, not a cockerel. So that's something. I mean, I know a male cockerel is a chicken, but a male chicken is a cockerel. But you know, still, you don't really see it that often. This is a ground type evolution called Dezion. It is a ground type. It looks sort of like an Egyptian Sphinx, and that's really cool. I kind of like it. You know, Egyptian. We don't see that many Sphinx evolution lines. I know Shinx is a thing, but like Shinx is not really. Shinx is more based on a lion than it is an actual Sphinx. But yeah, I like the idea of basing a Pokemon on a Sphinx, which is, you know, a bird, a animal that's sort of been lost to time, really, and definitely an animal that should be represented in an Egyptian region of Pokemon. I could definitely see it. If there was a region based on Egypt, I could definitely see a Pokemon like this existing in reality. Dezion does look really cool. It's the ground type. Definitely could see it using things like Dig, learning Dig on Level Up and Bulldoze and stuff like that. I'm not sure it'd be an Earthquaker, but I'm guessing maybe it'll learn Earthquake later on. But more of like it could be a physical one, but then again it also could be a special ground type. I'd probably say more physical though. I definitely see it using Dig because, you know, Eevee resemble, you know, most of Eevee's represented, you know, Eevee evolutions represent like dogs and stuff like that, so dogs like to dig. That's where I was going with that. Then we got Moonfly, a fairy flying type. Cute, really cute. I mean, I think Rob would like this. You know, GG, it's Rabombi. He likes the cute little Pokemon like Cutiefly and Rabombi and stuff like that, and that's what this Pokemon reminds me of. It also reminds me of a little little pixies and stuff like that. It looks kind of cool. I feel like it'd just be fluttering by on the wind or something like that. It doesn't seem like it'd be like capable of flight in itself, but also it could be it's light enough to be picked up by the wind, and that's why it's a flying type. It's not flying because the fact is, you know, it can fly, but it's like got little wings so it can flutter, but it's light enough to be picked up by the wind. Some Pokemon are that way inclined. They're light enough to be picked up by the wind, and that's why they're able to fly. So that's what I see when I see this Pokemon. When I look at this Pokemon, that's what I see. But very nice. It's a flying fairy type. You don't see that many Pokemon where flying is the first type. Out of all the flying type evolution, out of all the flying type Pokemon in the world, there's only like 2 at this moment in time. Actually, there's one at this moment in time, which is Tornadus. And then once we get into Sword and Shield, there will be other. I think Covenant is a flying steel type, not steel flying. So that's why I'm saying that is another Pokemon with flying in its first typing. So this would be a third Pokemon with flying in its typing, because there aren't that many Pokemon with flying in its first typing. Usually flying is a secondary typing, and with practically every Pokemon that's got the flying type, it's a secondary typing, except for Tornadus, and now Covenant, and now this. So that's Moonfly, the flying fairy, sort of like a pixie Pokemon. Then we have Pessy. Oh, I love Pessy. Yeah, it looks like the Loch Ness Monster. It's a water rock type. I mean, I know lots of things about the Loch Ness Monster being from Britain, where the Loch Ness Monster is from. The Loch Ness Monster is actually up in Scotland, but still really like the idea of it and stuff like that. Also, Lapras, really cool Pokemon. It also resembles the Loch Ness Monster. I'm definitely going to say this Pokemon could be based on... Well, I could definitely see this Pokemon being based in Galar. Definitely could see it. Because it does look that kind of way inclined that would be like that kind of thing. It's a water rock type Pokemon. It is the deep sea Pokemon. It is a fossil. Okay, so it's prehistoric. Okay, again, not less monster, was possibly prehistoric. That's why we don't see it that often, or cannot see it. You know? But it's prehistoric, so definitely, I could definitely see this being a fossil Pokemon. So yeah, I love the idea of this. I've always thought the fossil Pokemon was like rock and then its original typing. So rock water would be the typing beer, but it's right here it's water rock, but that's okay too. That works for it. I mean, I like it. It's a very cool Pokemon. Definitely see it learning things like ancient power and stuff like that. It seems to be, for me, to be a special attacker. Definitely would evolve though, I'm gonna say. It's not gonna be like a Aerodactyl not evolve. I definitely think it evolved. So that's cool. Definitely like Pressy. Then we have Rain Bricks. Rain Bricks, it's a grass flying type. Just like we started with a grass flying type, here we also have another grass flying type. It resembles more of a parrot or a peacock maybe, but definitely a really cool Pokemon. Definitely like the tail of the Pokemon. It's got little wings, it's got a little head with a beak as well, so definitely could see it. It's very little and I like that, but I definitely could see it evolving. I could definitely see it like spreading its tail out wide to attract a mate or something like that. Well, the male ones I definitely could see that being a thing. I do like it though. Grass flying means it would probably get things like leafage, which is a very cool move. We can also see it getting things like maybe like peck and stuff like that, and possibly drill peck. You know, I could see it maybe getting that move. You know that Toucan's move? I could definitely there's a move that Toucan can get, special that's just for that Pokemon. Like Beak Blast or something like that, that always leaves a burn or something like that, but I could definitely see it getting something like that. Because I think that's a really cool move, but then I could also see it learning things like Bullet Seed and stuff like that by level up. Because, you know, it could chew seeds and then spit them out like Bullet Seed does. Definitely see that. And then we got kind of a creepy Pokemon here to end things as we're coming into the end here. This is Sacral. It's a ghost stitched Pokemon. It's a ghost type and it's the stitched Pokemon. It's got a Pokedex entry, so Sacral is the spirit of a Pokemon who died when a doll in its control. When the doll is in control, it goes around killing humans to keep its heart running. Let me read that again. Okay, so Sacral is a spirit of a Pokemon who died. When the doll is in control, it goes around killing humans to keep its heart running. That's creepy. That's very creepy. I'm not liking this Pokemon, but like Bayonet has these kind of creepy ghosts. You know, you ever read Bayonet's Pokedex entry? You ever read Gengar's Pokedex entry? Read Haunter's? Like they all have all ghost types have these very creepy, very dark entries, and then oh my god, yeah, this definitely is something I would be very scared of being anywhere near me. So yeah, definitely don't. I mean, I don't like ghost type Pokemon are really cool. I like the idea of ghost type Pokemon, but all their dex descriptions and stuff like that make them really sound creepy and I don't know. Just makes me turn off all ghost type Pokemon, but I like this one. Yeah. Then we have the preview. Then we have a Pokemon which is something like an electric eel or an eel. An eel, yeah. I'm going to say eel. It's a water type. It's Swave. It's a pre-evolution of Surdant, which we haven't shown yet, but I think Surdant is in this, might be in this, is later on in this collection of Pokemon, because I find Pokemon on her Twitter that she sends me, and I collect them all up and I rearrange them into episodes. So there might be a few here that might not be here, but hopefully I did actually arrange the main evolution with this Pokemon as well. So if I arranged it right, it should be fine. Yeah, so we can definitely see it evolves. It's a little eel Pokemon. I can definitely see maybe electricity running into it, so I'd possibly say it resembles an electric eel, but definitely a really cool Pokemon. You can definitely see it swimming in the oceans of any like a hot region, like a Lola, or possibly Hoenn, maybe. More Hoenn, I'd probably say, actually, now thinking of it. But definitely like it. That's not... Oh yeah, that's here too. So this is the Dark Bug. I guess we got into the next episode. So we go into its evolution in the next episode. Anyway, this is the final Pokemon I'm going to talk to you guys about today. It is Bugbang? Bugpug. Yeah. Bugpug. Yeah, Bugpug. Yeah, Bugpug distinctly disguises itself as a trainer's backpack. And when the trainer opens the bag, the trainer's sad gets eaten by Bugpug. What? Opens the trainer gets eaten by Bugpug. Okay. That's kind of creepy as well, but honestly I could definitely see it people mistaking it for a backpack. It does look like a backpack. So it's cool. Its antennas look like straps. Its arms also could be considered straps as well, but got antennas here, so those look like the statues. And for someone who wears backpacks a lot, because when I'm out and about, I do wear backpacks. I love backpacks. It's one of the things I really like wearing backpacks. Backpacks are cool. I've got like big backpacks, like loads of backpacks. I love backpacks. So, and I've had many of them over the years. So yeah, I could definitely see this being mistaken for someone's backpack. And definitely hiding, the Pokemon definitely hiding like it next to someone's backpack, and then the trainer mistaking it for it, tries to open the bag, realizes it can't, and well, stuff happens. So yeah, definitely you can see it's a dark and bug type. That's possibly why the Sinister Dex description is here. But this is Bugpug. Bugpug. I'm never gonna pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce this one, but like I really do like it. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna end off today's episode of the Fakémon Showcase. Let me know what you think of all these Pokemon. So we have Bugpug, we have Sui, a water type, Swave. Then we have our ghost type Pokemon Sakrol, our bird type of grass and flying type Rainbrick. We have Pressy, a fossil rock type Pokemon. We have Moonfly, the flying fairy type. We have Dezion, the ground type evolution. We have Norik, the fire poison type Pokemon. Then we have Groomy, the normal type Pokemon, which I kind of like. We have Inshore, the ice type Pokemon, and we have Hummingleaf, the grass flying type Pokemon, and we also have Bugpug, the dark and bug type Pokemon as well. Let me know what your favourites are down in the comment section below, and go and check out Lacy. Her links are down in the description as well. But until next time, I am Lantern Joe. Mean to love Pokemon, get to Laza. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more videos. And of course you can ring the bell and you'll be notified first when new videos come out. You can follow me on Twitter at Lantern Joe, and you'll be able to get news about the channel, new videos and so much more as well. And if you want to watch some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this video. But until next time, from me, Joe, and from Lantern as well, we'll see you again.